The battle may be won, but the multiverse will never be the same again. Many surviving heroes have lost their powers, though the paths between worlds are now open to all. Lead the rebuilding effort with regular and showcase versions of 50 cards, including 10 former Planeswalkers, appearing as legendary creatures, some for the very first time. Hello everyone, my name's Elspeth. Welcome to the Planeswalker Pantheon. Today we are opening up a box. I can't call it a draft box because technically this set's not available for draft, but a box of epilogue boosters from the set March of the Machine, The Aftermath. Let's get to it, shall we? We've also got our lovely promo of Joriel, Voice of Zalfia, right there, but I will quickly get that off without hopefully bending the card. And make sure that's nice and clean for later. But yeah, we've got 3 of our Planeswalkers who are now legendary creatures. We've got Nahiri back, we've got Nissa back, and we've got Sarkhan, who may or may not have been turned. We don't know. Anyways, let's get into this little tiny baby box, alright? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these sort of mini sets. You know, if it was like a sort of if it was like a smaller set, like how it used to be in the 3-block structure, maybe I'd like it a bit more, so you could at least draft it, but who knows. And I think these are standard legal. I think some of these cards are standard legal, I don't know. But and either way, let's get into this. Got some gorgeous artwork there of Niv and Sagata. And we've got our little tiny packs. So I believe these are 5-card packs, 10-card packs. But let's see what's in store for us. Flip of the uncommons. Our first rare is Spark Rupture. So 2 and a white enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Each Planeswalker with 1 or more loyalty counters on it loses all abilities and is a creature with power and toughness equal to the number of loyalty counters on it. We have a foil Colligan Warmonger. Oh, and we have Tolarian Contempt. So we've got, you know what? Normals, foils, and we'll go old art treatments. And a old art Tolarian Contempt. And we've got, nice to see, we've got sort of the March of the Machine tokens right there. Let's see if we can get these positioned in a way that's going to be good. Alright, next one up. This is going to be a nice quick video because of the size of the packs. As long as I don't, you know. Actually, you know what? Because this is messing me around a little bit. We'll do it like this. Filter out. Reckless Handling. Vesuvan Drifter. So for 2 and a blue, creature shapeshifter, it's a 2/4 flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. At the beginning of each combat, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you reveal a creature card this way, it becomes a copy of that card until the end of turn, except as flying. Cool. Undercity Upheaval in foil. Ooh, and we've got a alternate artwork Undercity Upheaval too, in foil, no less. And Spirit Token. Alright, next one up. Look for a couple of things for Commander. But, yeah. I like this concept, but if we're going to do these sort of mini sets, we should do like big set, small set, I think. Tolarian Contempt. Colligan Warmonger. We have our first mythic, Nissa Resurgent Anima. So Nissa is back from completion. 2 and a green, legendary creature, Elf Scout, 3/3. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. Then if this is the second time this ability is resolved for this turn, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an elf or elemental. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. A foil Feast of the Victorious Dead. And an alt art Harnessed Snaphorn. And another token. Excellent. But yeah, I kind of wish this set could have been drafted alongside March of the Machine, because it would have been cool to see, but Goldforge Thopteryx. Blot Out. We have Samut Vizier of Noctamine as our second mythic. 1 red and green legendary creature, human warrior cleric, 2/3 with first strike, vigilance, and haste. A creature you control deals combat damage to a player. If that creature entered the battlefield this turn, draw a card. We have a foil Blot Out and a alt art Face of the Victorious Dead. And this artwork looks sick, by the way. And another incubator. So that's 2 mythics in a row. Solid. Next one up. Sorry, my fingers caught on a pack. Got Cosmic Rebirth, Animist Smite. Our rare is Urborg Scavengers. So for 2 and a black, hit a creature spirits a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile target card from a graveyard. It put a +1/+1 counter on the Scavengers. It has flying as long as a card with exiled with it has flying. Same is true with first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. So if you guys love Chromanticore, this is its best friend. A foil regular art Snubhorn, and a foil Goldforge Thopteryx, which you opened up earlier in the alt art frame, and a token that no one gives a damn about. Next one up. Yeah, I wish we went back to the big, small, or big, or like separate. Is this them trying to wonder if blocks could be coming back under City Upheaval? Markov Baron. We have Joriel, Voice of Zalfir. 2 green and blue legendary creature, human druid, 3/3. The beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX green and blue bird creature with flying and haste. Until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand, and it's still a land. Whenever a land creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. We have a foil Filter Out. Ooh, and an old border styled Animist Smite. Cool, which I think is the old art print, but and a knight. A Knigget token. Next one up. Or if you are going to do sets like this, I'm just having sort of thoughts as I'm sort of opening these. Don't make them standard legal, maybe? I don't know. Death Rattle Oni, Face of Victorious Dead, and our rare is Nihiri's Resolve. 3 red and white enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have haste. Beginning of your end step, exile up to any number of non-token artifacts and/or creatures you control. Return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, and we have a foil rare in Arnie Metalbrow. So he was Broken Brow before, but now he's got metal on his head. 2 and a red legendary creature, human berserker, 3/3. When a creature you control attacks or a creature enters the battlefield under your control attacking, you may pay 1 and a red. If you do, you may put a creature card with mana value less than that creature's mana value from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. So he's a little sneak attack. And an alt art Death Rattle Oni. And a Thopter. Next one up. Campus Renovation. Because actually these are standard legals. I have seen someone play this card. Coppercoat Vanguard. Open the Way. X and 2 green sorcery. X can't be greater than the number of players in the game. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards. Put those land cards under the battlefield tapped and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And a foil Campus Renovation. We have a foil red Danitha Nubinalia's Light. 1 green and white legendary creature, human knight, 2/2 vigilance, trample, and lifelink. During each of your turns, you may cast an aura equipment spell from your graveyard. And a monk. Next one up. Good to see more of those monk tokens get sort of into circulation. By the way. We have Tolarian Contempt. Colligan Warmonger. Tyva the Bellicose, another mythic. 2 black and green legendary creature, elf warrior, 5/4. Whenever 1 or more elves you control attack, they gain death touch until end of turn. Each creature you control has, whenever mana ability of this creature resolves, put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana this creature produced. Then this ability triggers only once each turn. Nice. And we have a full Colgan Warmonger and a Alt Art Arnie Middlebrow, which we have read previously, and another token that really no one cares about. I wish I'd stopped doing those styles of tokens. I miss when we had tokens in every booster pack, like actual tokens. Alright. Snubhorn. Filter out. Rebuild the city. 3 and a black, red, and green for a sorcery. Choose target land. Create 3 tokens that are copies of it, except the 3/3 creatures in addition to their other types. They have vigilance and menace. Neat. Foil Animus Smite. And a foil Snubhorn. Knight as well. Next one up. Another Cosmic Rebirth, Animus Smite, Tazri Stalwart Survivor, 2 and a white legendary creature, Human Warrior, 3/3. Each creature you control has tapped to add 1 mana of any of this creature's colors. Spend this mana only to activate an ability of a creature. Activate only if this creature has another activated ability. The full Wooburg tap, mill 5 cards. Put all creature cards with activated abilities that aren't mana abilities from among the milled cards into your hand. Interesting. They didn't give Tazri the ally subtype either. Markov Baron in foil. And we have another mythic. It's Narset Enlightened Exile. 1 blue, red, and white legendary creature, human monk, 3/4. Creatures you control have power, so it kind of acts as a little bit of a monastery mentor herself. Whenever she attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. We have Teferi Axosa of Zelfia. Alright, next pack. Yeah, so nice and breezy today. We're going to get through this box in good time, I think. Blot Out, Reckless Handling, Sarkhan Solar Flame. It's another mythic. I know that I think we're just hitting all of them. 1 blue and red, legendary creature, human shaman, 2/4. Dragon spells you cast cost 1 less. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Sarkhan Solar Flame become a copy of it until end of turn, except its name is Sarkhan Solar Flame, and it's legendary in addition to its other types. Cool commander stuff. Tolerian Contempt, and another Undercity Upheaval, and a Spirit token. I've never seen the Spirit tokens for Quintoris. That's really neat. That's cool. I like cool things, y'all. And I don't think it's wrong to like cool things every once in a while. Alright. Goldforge Thopteryx. Undercity Upheaval. Leyline Immersion. 3 and a green. Enchantment Aura. Enchant legendary creature. Enchanted creature has ward 2 and tapped. Add 5 mana in any combination of colours. Spend this mana only to cast spells. Sure. Foil Death Rattle Oni, and a foil Cosmic Rebirth, and a treasure. Next one up. Face of the Victorious Dead, Death Rattle Oni. Aria's Oathsworn. This is one of the things I was looking for my commander deck. 1 a black creature, human knight, 2/2 with menace. When it deals combat damage to a player, if it has fewer than 4 +1/+1 counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then if it has exactly 4 counters, search your library for a card, then put it into your hand and shuffle. We have a foil Joriel Voice of Zalfia, and an alt art Blot Out, and another token. I think I didn't put my tokens away into my, because I did not know that these were coming with March of the Machine tokens, so it's a good thing I didn't put my March of the Machine tokens away into the collection already. We'll usually wait until like the end of the set to do that, because I usually do I've got a little spreadsheet, I guess, that keeps count of what I do and do not have. Got the Snubhorn. Filter Out. Nashi Moon's Legacy. For black, green, and blue, legendary creature, Rat Shaman, 3/4, medicine, ward 1. When it attacks, X up to 1 target legendary or rat card from your graveyard and copy it, you may cast the copy. Bug Rats. Foil Feast of the Victorious Dead. Foil Tolerian Contempt in foil as well, and another treasure. next one up. Reckless Handling, Blot Out, Kenrith's Royal Funeral, 2 white and black legendary enchantment. That's it. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 2 target legendary creature cards from your graveyard. You draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the greatest mana value among cards exiled this way. Legendary spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card exiled with the Kenrith's Royal Funeral. I think this is the first time, like outside of sagas, maybe, that we've actually seen a legendary enchantment. I could be wrong. I'm more than happy to be wrong. Foil Snubhorn, and an Alt Art Campus Renovation Incubator. I could be wrong. There could be other legendary enchantments, but I think that's the first one I've seen, at least personally. And the fact that it's a legendary enchantment, no other sort of subtype on there as well. Got the Renovation. Got another Baron. Got Sagada, Font of Blessings, 2 green and white legendary creature, Angel, 4/4 flying. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast angel spells and human spells from the top of your library. Foil Thopteryx. And a Alt Art Nahiri's Resolve, which in the cool Zendikar frame, which I like. I like these old frames. Some people don't. And I totally understand and respect that, but I like them. It just gives just a whole other look sometimes to some of these cards. Another Thopteryx, Upheaval, another Danitha, New Benalia's Light, which we won't read, foil Animus Smite, and a foil Alt Art Reckless Handling, and a Soldier. Why have I not seen some of these tokens before? Who knows? Unless some of these tokens are for specifically Aftermath, and there's a little bit of crossover. I don't know. We've got the Vanguard, Delirium Contempt, Arnie Middlebrow, Reckless Handling in foil, and Markov Baron in Alt Art, and Sapling. I might have to go through these tokens later and see if there's any specific March of the Machine Aftermath ones in there, because I think all the ones I've seen, I might be wrong, I might have to go through it, have all been March. Colligan Warhammer, Rebirth, Deification, 1 and a white enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, choose a Planeswalker type. Planeswalkers you control of the chosen type have hexproof. So you need to control a creature. If damage dealt to a Planeswalker you control of the chosen type as long as you control a creature, if damage dealt to a Planeswalker you control of the chosen type would result in all loyalty counters on it being remove all but 1 instead. Cool. Foil Cosmic Rebirth. Colligan Warmonger in the alt frame. This is the first time we've seen the No, we haven't. No, we've seen the Tarkia alt frame before. Because of... Anafenza. Why did I blank on the name? Who knows? Alright. Animus Smite, Death Rattle Oni. We've got Niv Mizzet Supreme for the full Wooburg, legendary creature dragon avatar, 5/5, flying, hexproof and monocolored. Each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard that's exactly 2 colors has Jumpstart. Who loves to say Tarkia commands and charms, everyone? Alright. Foil Coppercoat Vanguard, and an Alt Art Filter Out Incubator. Alright, we've only got like a few packs left. I think it's 3 by my count before the end of this video. Face of Victoria's Dead, Harness Snubhorn, Janara, Dauntless General. So I got both of the cards I was looking for from this box. White and a black legendary creature, human soldier, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. Sacrifice Janara. Humans you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Nice. And a foil Nashi Moon's Legacy. And an Alt Art Coppercoat Vanguard. This style, even though it was designed more for the monsters, looks really cool for the humans. By the way. And a Warrior. We can get these last 2 packs out because it's right on the bottom. Second last pack. Renovation, Vanguard, Plug and Nasi, 3 and 2 red legendary creature Orc Ifrit, 5/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. An opponent chooses a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast up to 2 spells from among the other cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. Really neat. Ooh, and a foil Pia Nala, Console of Revival. Red and a white legendary creature, Human Artificer. 2/3. Thopters you control have haste. Whenever you play land from exile, cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 color Thopter creature token with flying. And an Old Heart Tolarian Contempt, and an Elemental. A little bit of last pack magic, guys. Alright. Got the Contempt, got the Warmonger, Metropolis Reformer, 2 and a white, creature, Angel Cleric, 2/3 flying and vigilance, you have hexproof. When it's dealt damage, you gain that much life. And a foil Tolarian Contempt, and a Old Heart Harness Snubhorn, and a food token. Oh, so that's the commander set. That's a really cool food token. Sorry, I just got distracted. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. It lets people know that I'm existing and that I am opening packs for mostly my entertainment, but hopefully yours. You can find me on Twitter, links are down below. You can follow us on the Planeswalker Pantheon and follow us at the Planeswalker Pantheon on Facebook. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.